All right, so I guess this is 3 videos here. Because there's one more tip, and that is finalize your package. So after you've gone through this whole practice and you've gone through this whole process of really fine-tuning your resonance and understanding how to navigate your reality versus abundance versus lack, and for abundance versus lack, and you've also identified your niche, you've identified who you truly care about, who your ideal client is, and you're giving free information to them and then upping your value and then tuning into your highest leverage point for who you can actually charge for your gifts. Once you've done that and then re-included your humanity into the whole picture, finalize your package, meaning get very, very, very clear about what you are doing. You get to choose whatever you want to do. People do it every single day. I want to make this much money. I want to do this. And they don't budge on it. And that's why it comes to them. But as soon as you go, oh, well, I guess I'll just do this instead. I'll sacrifice what I really want. I'll sacrifice the highest leverage point. I'll sacrifice my investment. That means we're going into lack, because there's a part of us that fears if I don't do this, then this bad thing is going to happen. So that's all of my tips. I hope that I've at least convinced you to think about approaching business in an entirely different way. And I hope that I've convinced you that you're the technology, and that how it really works is your resonance and strengthening your resonance so that you can tune the matrix. In other words, write the program rather than have your program written by someone else. So important, so important. We have so much power. And again, if each one of us individually starts strengthening our resonance, this is not something you have to go lobby for or convince people to agree with you. You just do it. You just are it. You just program it. So once you've done that and you're clear about what your next step, getting very, very clear about your next step, and you don't budge because you see it's nonsensical to do otherwise. It's nonsensical to budge at this point. It has hit critical mass. We are moving to the win-win-win, or we're not surviving. Businesses need to be conscious or they're not going to survive, because the public is demanding that. And you can still fool people for a while, people who don't realize what's going on, but eventually everyone's going to be awake. So it's just nonsensical. If you're a business owner, it is nonsensical to not consider the win-win-win. If you want to thrive, if you want to win, it's got to be a win-win-win, or else it's not a win. You don't win. So I hope I've convinced you of that. I hope I've convinced you in your technology to start your cutting edge, if you can even consider that the real online business is the astral network, and connecting energetically, psychically in your meditation. Start connecting to, start fueling the reality that you want to experience. What is your absolute ideal reality? What does the win-win-win feel like for you? Because it includes you. It's not just about you sacrificing everything and the world being saved. It's about you winning as well. What does that feel like? Start tuning into that. The stronger that signal is in your electromagnetic field, the faster you will pull it to you. This is the most important work we can do. It's the biggest shortcut. You don't have to invest any money in it. You have to invest your energy. It's so important. And if you are in that place where you want to invest money, because by the way, that's a part of it, money is a part of the grid. We need to reprogram our whole idea of money. And if we want to make a lot of money, we need to invest in what we actually care about. We need to invest in ourselves, and we need to invest in people who we resonate with and who we believe are actually doing work that's connected to the win-win-win. So if you want to do that, you can invest in my 6-week abundance training course. So I gave you the cliff notes in this class. So this is for the cliff notes are for those of you who don't have money to invest or who don't want to invest. For those of you who are ready to invest and the universe has said to invest, and you have money to invest and you've been just waiting for the right thing, I truly think this is one of the most valuable things that you could invest in. And I feel that my future self sort of gave me all this information because I've been intentionally tuning into her and where she is and what she believes, to be able to be living in the win-win-win in the way she is and the way that she can embody it. And this is what came through this class. And I've been training people in this class. This class has gone through 2 beta test groups, and I just released the final version of it. But it was on a new platform, and I had issues with the platform, so the content's done, but I'm still adjusting the platform. So I decided to keep the class at half off. Originally there was a beta test price, and then I offered half off for pre-registration. So if you've been following this, you know this. And then the final price of the class is $2,222, 2222. But until I'm basically considering this next chapter just the finalization of the platform itself before I perfect it and then charge the final price. So I thought it's perfect because those of you who want to get it at a discount and really want to get in at the ground level, it's perfect for you. And I think it's one of the best investments you can make. I don't really know very many people who are talking about this next level of doing business and who even understand it at this level. If you look at, not all, but most people are still doing it in the lack matrix. And the thing is, it's crowded at the bottom. At the top is where there's tons of room. And so it doesn't matter that there's not very many of us. It just matters that we connect. Because the truth is, like I said, at the top is where it's very, very, very open. And it's cutting edge. And it takes people to actually have trust and actually have faith. But you know who you are because you resonate with all of this. That your inner being already knows all of this. And it's just a matter of clicking it into place. It's a totally different way of doing business. So if you resonate with it, you can sign up, I believe for it should say on the class page, but for the next week, I believe it's gonna be half off. So I think I'm gonna limit the half off portion to 10 people. So basically for the next 10 people who sign up, get it at half off, or the next 2 weeks, depending on how it goes. So that didn't really make any sense, but it's gonna cut off after there's 10 people in it, and I'm gonna give it 2 weeks to get 10 people. So, and I usually it goes faster than that. So I'm just kind of spreading it out. So anyway, all that to say, much love. I'm excited to connect with you guys. I'm excited that you took this class because I know it's already shifted your mind and it shifted your way of thinking. Think bigger, think in abundance, think of the win-win-win, include yourself, and more than anything, think of your technology because your technology is the absolute most valuable thing you have, and your technology is fueled by the heart, and not many people have that part in sync strongly, especially people who've been in the lack matrix. So you have an incredible gift to give and invest it in your highest leverage point. That's the smartest thing you can do. All right, much love to all of you.